Hi guys, it's your morning walk it chronicles. Just want to get on here real quick to say keep on moving forward. What I've been noticing is people is kind of delusional, like just right with this whole politics and all that. I was listening to the Breakfast Club, and Donald Trump, I guess it was his niece or daughter, I don't know who she is, but she was just talking. Oh, we had more money when Trump was in office, and he did this and he did this, and then Charlemagne was like, no, he actually was dang near forced to give out them PPP loans and them loans when COVID hit. He didn't want to do it, you know, and she was just going on and on. But I was just sitting there thinking, we got a lot of delusional people here on this earth. I think people believe what they want to believe, but they're not really looking at the facts. Okay? And I see what is this, a trash truck? So God probably telling me you're taking out trash. But anyway, thank you, Lord. We know trash is getting taken out, guys. But there's a lot of delusional people on this earth. Like, people really making up in their mind fantasies and stories, and they just rolling with it. And it's okay to be imaginative. We all should have some type of fantasy and imagination about ourselves. But let's not get it mixed up with delusion. You know? Let's not get so wrapped up in our imagination and our minds that we're not looking and seeing what's the truth in front of us. Because that will lead you down the wrong path. Okay? And then by the time you see the truth for real, it's too late. Because you done set yourself up for a whole delusion. And that's what the enemies is going through, I feel like a lot of them are delusional. They're mentally impaired for real. And it's not even just your enemies. I think it's just people. You know, they want to believe what they want to believe, but when it comes down to it, the truth is the truth. The facts is the facts. I don't care how much stories you can make up in your mind to believe whatever, but that's just like somebody. It's a mental illness. It's a mental illness. Delusion is a mental illness. Okay, because you setting yourself up. So just like stalkers. You know, stalkers, they stalk you. They text you, you know, they live in this delusion in their mind. And that's a mental illness. Because you're trying to force life on what you believe, and that's not what you're seeing in as a reality. So I think a lot of people need to wake up. See the truth of the matter. Stop living in a delusion. That only hurts you. Walking around being delusional, all because of something you want, or because that's my family, so I'm gonna stay in a delusion. No, that's a mental illness. See, in our society, people don't talk about mental illness enough. Trump is under a delusion. That man clearly is mentally ill, and along with the rest of them. And they don't have a clue. You know, I mean, put it like this with Trump. I think some of his intentions do trying to be good. But he's in such a delusion with himself. He's so racist and he spewed his rhetoric, but he's such in delusion. He really thinks he's saying something. And he ain't saying a whole bunch of nothing. But on one of this podcasts, he did admit that he do be saying bullshit. So he know what he doing. But then that's not good, because you leading the people in your own mental illness. You leading the people wrong. And people is believing this man, praising this man, crying out on this man, and don't have a clue who this man truly is. Because they in delusion. So it's like the mentally ill delusion people, they stick together. I mean, they have to stick together, because anybody in their right mind, anybody that got a strong mind, won't be putting up with that shit. They'll be looking at you like you're crazy. So it's a delusion, man. I feel like the world is giving us illusions, which is creating us to delude mentally, to become delusional. You guys gotta understand that what you seeing and what you making up in your mind is only in your world. Like, Trump understands that if he don't win this election, he might be going to jail. He understands that, but he wants to give y'all the illusion for delusion. And y'all ain't heard me. I'm telling you. It's a whole mind fuck, man. This whole world is giving us a whole mind fuck. But you got to be strong in your mind. And when you tapped in and tuned in to the Most High, you realize all this shit is bullshit. When you know the truth, when you tapped into God, I hear my planes. It's a coming. Facts. When you are tapped in truly to the Most High, the Most High breaks all those delusions and illusions and all that stuff. That's why he's taking the trash out, because he's tired of these people lying. They liars, they're thieves. And I'm not just saying all Trump, it's the Democrats too. They're delusional too. Because at the end of the day, if Kamala was so great, she should have been making a difference in the White House. Why do it take her to be president to make a difference? But that's neither here nor there. She wants to give us an illusion. But either way, I'm voting for her, because she way better than Trump. Any day. You know. Good morning. That's just what it is. But at the same time, it's like, you gonna have to prove. You know, I'd rather give Kamala a chance. That's giving somebody a chance to prove who they are. Period. Now, when she get in there, if it's a 4 years and she ain't did nothing, we don't see no results, then hey, she up out of there. But Trump, he been in office already. We know what he do. We know what he's capable of. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So why do we want to make the same mistake twice? That's delusional. Guys better wake up. Wake up. This is not someone who is capable of running our country. But also, it's a lot of delusional people in this world. So they can relate to Trump, because they delusional too. You know? They want to stay within the delusion. Meanwhile, people are starving, still starving. In 2024, we should not be having hunger problems still in this country. It's ridiculous. You know? So, it's all finna come down. God is tearing Satan's kingdoms down. So, you know, they're doing anything. They're doing anything right now, guys. They pulling it all out. All the lies and alibis. They doing it. But we have to be strong in our mind. We have to keep moving forward and trust that God got it. God got your back. And call on him when you need him now. But also thank him when you don't. You know, thank God when you don't need him. See, most people just call on him when they need him. No, call, thank him, praise God all the time. You know what I mean? Thank him in the morning, thank him in the evening. He still got your back. You're still able to wake up and face another day, guys. Some people want to face the world being delusional. Be in the world and face the world with truth. It's the best way, because all these delusional people, when they bubble break, because it's gonna break. When they little delusional bubble break, you know, like in the cartoons where you thinking that bubble come up. When that bubble break, they're not gonna know what to do with themselves. Okay? They're gonna be mentally insane. So don't wait till that bubble break, guys. You have a chance to fix your mind. Get you some counseling. Book a reading if you need. Get you some guidance in your life. Pray, ask God to give you the guidance that you need, so you don't sit in that delusional state. That's not good. That sets you up for failure in all areas. You want to live in your truth, because the more you get and be true to yourself, is the more authentic you can become. The more authentic you become, is the more better your mind heals, right? We can all heal ourselves. It's just we refuse to heal ourselves because we be delusional. We want to stay in that delusion. We got to get out of that. And that's hard for some people. Some people don't want to get out of the delusion of whatever they created for themselves. Even if they're going down the wrong path, they just want to still act like nothing is bothering them. Oh, I don't have a problem. Oh, I don't believe. Oh, this person is great. You know, meanwhile, they walking into the fire. Don't be that person. You know, you got to understand fire hot. You got to understand you can die. Okay? Choose to live. Choose to live in your truth. The more you live in your truth, the more you can walk with your head up, and you don't have to care about what people think. And I know the truth is hard, because it's a lonely journey when you live in your truth. Confirmation with the car. It's a lonely journey when you live in your truth, but it's for the best. By me living in my truth, I don't owe anybody shit. I don't please people, you know. If you ask me something, I'm gonna give you the truth. So I tell people, don't ask me nothing if you don't really want the truth. Doesn't matter, because I'm gonna give it to you. Because why? You need to break that bubble. Pow! Get out of that delusion. That's a mental illness. It's a mental illness. So, all right, guys. Once again, just get out and get some sun and be one with God, and thank God every day for waking you up, for taking you this, bringing you this far in life. And you hear my plane and facts for taking you this far in life and still having your back, you know. That's the truth, that God is always with us. Always. It's when we have to wake up and realize to connect to the source. You gotta elevate. You gotta ascend. And if you need to know how to do that, book a reading, book a consultation with me. I've already been in my ascension. I actually just went through one. I go through them a lot, because why? I'm living in my truth, guys. I'm being authentic. And I'm realizing those material things that we cling on to, because we think that's going to satisfy us, because we think that's going to heal us. It's not. God is going to heal you. God is going to satisfy you. Not a material thing. All that can do is give you a temporary satisfaction. And once you get that, then that's it. Then you wake up for another day. So, all these people that's chasing almighty dollar, where it's getting them. Look where it's getting them. It is not getting them nowhere. All it's getting them, okay, you driving a fancy car, okay. That ain't gonna get you into heaven. You got good work ethic, congratulations. But that don't mean you're a good person. You still could be disconnected from God. No, I'd rather be poor and connected to God. I could get money. But God ain't gonna make you poor no way. You connect to God, you always got abundance. It's never too late. God ain't gonna leave you out there no way. That's the one thing. He never gonna leave you or forsake you. Okay? He will bless you so much. You don't have to worry about that shit. You ain't gotta kiss nobody's ass for no dollar. You ain't gotta fuck or suck for no change. You ain't got to do all that. And don't forget that it's good to work hard and put yourself first. Focus on your goals and focus on your dreams, but make sure it's a balance, guys. You gotta balance it out. Your life can't be engulfed around listen, you can engulf your dreams, but just make sure you're balancing it out, you know, taking care of yourself, giving yourself self-love, you know, giving yourself self-care, you know. There go my plan. Taking time out to pray, taking time out for yourself, and not just physically, emotionally, mentally. How do you really feel? What's really going on? You know? And if you feel in a certain way, how can I fix this? Why am I feeling this way? I got everything I need, so why am I still sad? That's a deeper trauma that you gotta tap into so you can release that. You know, after my spiritual awakening, what I found out, I just want to be happy in my life. I want peace, and I got it. And I never want to lose that ever again in my life, no matter what. I don't ever want to get in a situation where I have to lose myself, lose my peace, lose my happiness just to please somebody or just to become successful. Look all that stuff Diddy and all that got going on. All of that to be successful. Who wants to do that? If I got to do all that, no, that's okay. I'll figure it out. Me and God will figure it out. And that's confirmation with the beeps. I don't ever want to have to sacrifice my soul just for some money. That's crazy, but a lot of people do it. That's where the delusion come in at. That's what I'm saying. They delusional. They're delusional. Just to be on Instagram, they fucking and sucking and hoeing and prostituting, and just look at the women these days. Oh, you gotta be broke. I don't want no brokey. Okay, you don't want no brokey. There's nothing wrong with being that way. But understand, what else you got though? You don't want a brokey, okay? But what else you got to bring to the table besides vagina that a man could get? You want him to spend money on you because you got a BBL? Come on. Come on here. A man is more smarter than that. I mean, if he's a good man. Now, if he a diddler, he might enjoy that type stuff because he's surface level. But a good man gonna want something more that you bring to the table. That's what I'm saying. That's a delusional way of thinking, that a man just want money and pussy. That's crazy. And if a man just want that, you need to run. But hey, who am I? You know, I can't tell women what to do. They gonna do what they do. But they'll soon realize when you get my age that all that shit don't mean shit. All that hoeing and fucking and sucking don't mean shit. At the end of the day, when you get older and them loins ain't what they used to be, that BBL get to sagging. And when you look around, you think you got this nigga, that nigga in your damn, and it's drying up. Then what you got? Don't let it wait till you get to that point. Be strong in who you are now. Fuck them niggas. Because if they want you, they'll get you. If they ain't getting you, then that means they don't want you that bad. And that's just the truth. And be okay with that. See, when I ask God for my happiness, I'm okay with being me. I can get with a guy, sure. Sure, I can hop in the next whatever trend going on, but I don't want to do that, because what is that? What am I going to get out of that? Just for somebody to use me for whatever they want, and I use them for whatever they want, then after that, then what? I'm off to the next? Who wants to live their life like that? And these women is living their life like that, and they think that's good. They think that's good. They be showing that, and it's not. What you telling your daughters? What are you showing to the little girls that's growing up idolizing you? What are you letting them know? The prostitute? You're not letting them know the man should love you for you, not what your assets is. This is how this society has gotten so delusional, man. It's sad. But when I was in my 20s, I used to think like that. Till I realized that shit is bullshit. But I never was that type of person. I mean, I tried to be like that, but I ain't gonna lie, I never felt right doing that. I knew that wasn't me. I knew I wasn't that type of chick to be out here just being a gold digger. That wasn't my... When I used to do it, it'd be like, this don't feel right. And that's when I knew I was different. I knew that this wasn't nothing that satisfied me. And I didn't like how niggas treated me when I was that way. Because I knew I was more worth. You know, but that was delusion. That's why I had to break that bubble. Pah! Alright guys, well, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good day.